Hi, my name is Erin Folks, and welcome to my channel, CVI Intervention Techniques. My ultimate goal is to help you have the tools you need to unlock your child's full vision potential. Not just videos for them to watch, but also to give you actual tools, things to work with, things to go do, to try, to help your child reach their full vision potential. And with that, this YouTube video is about giving you tools. Okay, the number one tool that you need in your toolbox is to have a visual examination, a good visual examination. If anyone tells you that your child can't be examined because they're special needs, go find someone else. Okay, it's okay to get a first, second, third, 23rd opinion. Okay, find a pediatric ophthalmologist that can give your child a full visual examination so you know the structure of the eye. Okay, because apart from the CVI, you need to know if you're working with a lazy eye, nearsighted, farsighted. It could be different in each eye. You need to know if you have some other maybe some other nerve thing that you didn't know about. Okay, I know CVI is about the eye being fine and nothing else, but in reality, that's not always the case. Okay, there are lots of children that get diagnosed with CVI, and they, along with the CVI, have a lazy eye, have double vision, have a lot of things that visually they have to deal with. The second thing is to know what the visual milestones are. Now, I've done a lot of research on the internet, and I can't really find vision milestones. There's only one place that I've been able to go that has actually been able to give me answers as far as how to correlate visual development with developmental development, like baby milestones, things like that. And it's she's now become one of my great friends, Michelle Turner. You know, when I was in the hospital with my child, I asked, well, will she ever be able to do this? Or will she ever be able to do this or that or that or that? And can I do X, Y, Z with her, do this? And they're like, oh, we don't know. And for me, as I was sitting there, and my daughter's challenge was movement, okay? She had eyes, she didn't have movement. And so my goal for her has been to unlock her full movement potential. And that's how I found the CVI people, because I found a lot of similarities between unlocking someone's movement potential and their visual potential. And pretty much with CVI and the disease my daughter has, is spinal muscular atrophy, like you're starting from scratch, at least where my daughter's at. She's very severe. You're starting from scratch. You have to completely teach your child movement or vision, and like, there's no one out there who has steps, and there's only been one person that I have found that has had the steps for movement development and vision development, and that is Michelle Turner with Movement Lesson. Her the solutions that she's provided me and helped me teach my child movement step by step. And even lately with I had a baby quite a few months ago. He's almost a year old now, but when he was born, I knew he had visual issues. I was paying attention to it. I knew to look for it. And I've been able to work with him before it developed into anything else, before it developed into CVI or autism or ADD. Not saying that, every baby can have challenges, but some of those challenges can lead to developmental milestones, and those things, like, I want to do something now. I don't want to be reactive to my child's challenges. I want to be proactive. And so these tools that you need are here to help you be proactive, okay, not reactive to your child's development. And so when you have a full visual examination and know exactly where your child's eyes are at, then it's to know where they're at in their visual development. Okay, and with the vision milestones, Michelle Turner just came out with this awesome PDF, and it's the vision. It's the vision milestones, okay? It's the developmental milestones, but it comes as a bonus to one of her courses, and she's giving this free webinar, Vision and Movement Secrets of Cortical Visual Impairment. It's an absolutely awesome webinar, and if you just watch the webinar, it's great. But if you end up wanting to get the course that she is offering at the end, one of your bonuses is this vision milestone chart, so you can you can be tracking visually where your child's development is with their with their like baby milestones, for lack of a better word. And with that, it's just so awesome. It's www.movementlesson.academy/CVI-secrets is the webinar. But the course that she's offering in that is actually her diamond scale functional visual assessment, and it's what I've done with all my kids to catch vision challenges that they have had, will have, and even for myself. But her diamond scale visual assessment is awesome because based on how your child can see on this assessment, it correlates really well with the developmental milestones, the baby milestones that they are and are not doing. And so while you may be frustrated, you know, your child is struggling visually, but you're wanting them to crawl, or you're wanting them to walk, or you're wanting them to do all these things, and it's just not happening. And you know, the eyes are playing a huge part in that. Like, it's not just that they can't see, the eyes haven't established their visual development, okay? And so with that, this course is awesome because it helps you establish visual development within the eyes, and when you improve the vision, you improve movement. So it's an awesome webinar. Super important tool to have in your tool bag, okay? So your visual examination, this diamond scale functional visual assessment, and then the vision and movement chart that comes as a bonus for that. And then checking my notes here. And then your last tool is to work with other parents. Now, you want to see what other parents are doing and what is working, okay? So it's not just saying, oh, this is what everyone is doing, this is what, like, what is working? Like, is the child actually seeing, okay? And the biggest tool that I can give you is to, you know, talk with parents, and if they're saying XYZ is working, well, then you try it on yourself, okay? And if it makes sense to you, then it has the possibility of making sense to your child, okay? So for example, like putting your child in a black box with lights, okay? You put yourself in a black box with lights. What is that teaching you, okay? What can you teach your child doing that? Now, sure, there may be something useful with that, but it's more than just sticking your child in a box with lights, okay? It's not just about seeing the lights, okay? Because when they're outside of the box, what do lights communicate to me? You know, for me, when I don't have my glasses, the only thing that lights tell me is if it's like a police car, or, but yeah, pretty much a police car. You know, the red and blue flashing lights, and then you have the yellow lights, which, you know, that's usually like a service vehicle, but like those are the only things. And then you have stop lights, okay? So I know to stop and go, but lights are not the way that we communicate. So we can use them in communication, okay? But to expect your child to learn only using lights, it's, in my opinion, it's a disservice. But at the same time, you're figuring stuff out you don't know. So if you're doing it, put yourself in that situation and be innovative, okay? So how can you make this more effective for your child? And you know, with the products and the things that I've developed, it's because I've used them. You know, when I don't have my glasses, I literally go by shapes, and the more clear and defined the shape is, and the more solid the two colors are, I know what things are, okay? And when there starts to be multiple colors, like, I just don't know what it is. I just don't. And you know, the shapes are a huge help when trying to discern, especially when you're having visual issues, structural issues, okay? So that's another tool in your toolbox. So you have your visual examination, you have the diamond scale functional visual assessment, your vision and milestones chart, and then putting yourself in your child's shoes as you are trying different things to help them learn how to see and to see if they can see it. You know, something that really helps is for if you want to, when I talk about the shapes, is if you squint your eyes, okay? You squint your eyes, it really dims things out, okay? And what can you see when you squint your eyes? What are the shapes things take on? What are the, you know, so if you're trying to show your child a shape, okay, but you squint your eyes and now suddenly that shape is blending in with the desk, like, then they're seeing the shape and the desk, and they're not understanding that this singular shape is what you're trying to describe it as. They're seeing the whole desk and the shape, okay? So squinting your eyes is a really good way to put yourself visually in your child's eyes. And that's part of the reason why some CVI children, like, they're just not comprehending what they're seeing, because here you have your shape and it's next to a desk, right? So now it's morphing with the shape of a desk. And if you put it somewhere else, now it's morphing with the shape of this ball that's by it, okay? Because it's everything kind of starts getting mixed. And so, you know, trying to have simplified and more defined edges between things that you're trying to describe to your child. And so I'm super excited to share this information with you. I want your child to reach their full vision potential, my ultimate goal, okay? So I'm super excited. Go check out the webinar, 10 Vision and Movement Secrets of Cortical Visual Impairment, www.movementlesson.academy/CVI-secrets, okay? I don't get, and this isn't an affiliate, I don't get commission off of anything if you end up getting the course. I'm just a parent who knows what it's like to not have the tools that you need to help your child. And I'm passionate about giving out tools, especially to parents who have to work through milestones manually, movement or visual milestones. Like it's been a lifesaver for me in giving me a path of where to go and what to do, and just having hope, okay? That's the biggest thing. So enjoy that. Yes, I have my website, but this isn't about me. This is about you. So go to movementlesson.academy/CVI-secrets, and I hope you love the webinar. Even if just the webinar, I hope it's super insightful for you and that you enjoy that. So have a great day, and you can always message me if there are questions that you have. And I will do my best to do videos on those, or if you have specific videos that you want for your children, I can modify them to fit the techniques that I'm using to help your children see. So thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe so you get videos that help you and videos that help your child. Thank you. Bye.